Welcome back to Trekzone. Matt Miller with you. This is That Time When, where I take you through the archive of Trekzone.
This is Trekzone's That Time When. And you can get exclusive behind-the-scenes info and first play access to all Trekzone podcasts by becoming a member today. Click join on every Trekzone video on YouTube. Go to the trek.zone/support or scan the QR code on screen throughout the show. Now, it's back to you, Matt.
Well, thank you very much, Ross, the voiceover guy. One thing, that was the explainer video for how to become a member, and I'm here to tell you about how to like, follow, and subscribe to us on social media. You need to search for Trekzone. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and of course YouTube, and podcasting feeds as well. Search for Trekzone, like, follow, and subscribe. Leave comments, leave ratings, because that's how the algorithms know we're worth promoting in their little feeds. That's how it's all done, and that's what I need your help with. Like, follow, subscribe. They're the critical aspects that you can do without spending a cent. If you can spend a cent or 399 of them, that would be greatly appreciated as well by becoming a member. But let's get on to the show today. It's that time when I met Ben Sorensen, MC to the stars at Supanova. This is a cool one. Joining me from Melbourne is Ben Sorensen. He's the MC, the master of ceremonies at Supanova. Ben, thanks so much for your time.
Hey, it's an absolute pleasure to be here. And in a little carpeted room is very, very different to being out in front of all of the wonderful humans that turn up at Supanova. So it's nice. It's kind of chill out time.
So how did you get into emceeing at Supanova?
Well, you know, it's actually a complex story, with relationships and battles and also. No, it's not really, but it is a little bit convoluted. I mean, I've been emceeing events and doing voiceovers for radio and TV for years, and I also happen to be marketing director more recently for a company called ZQ Racing, and part of the overarching strategy that I had for them was to do cons, because it's such a wonderful way to, meet people and to get out there and to experience the wonderful world of pop culture and talk to a really engaged and passionate target market. So as part of that, I went, hey, let's go and present our premium Australian-owned gaming chairs to this market. And then I got to know the guys from Supanova and some of the other cons, and they've gone, so you do this, maybe we could get you in on that. And it was just a fortuitous and wonderful experience to transition from the sponsor side through to the MC side as well, with that existing skill set that I had.
Now, that MC side, this year alone, you've hosted panels with John Barrowman, with Summer Glau in Sydney, with Nolan North. How do you feel? Are you like me, where it's just part of the job, but sometimes you get starstruck, or are you just in awe of everybody?
Well, you know what? I think doing that sort of stuff really teaches you a lot, because when you see the shows, when you look at the shows that these talented actors are in, they make you believe that they are exactly what they are, and it's so wonderful to see them there. But then when you meet the person behind it, you realise how warm, intelligent and connected each and every one of those actors are, and you get a whole different appreciation for them. And I think the MC is a really unique role where you're not seen as, a participant in the con, you're actually working there as well. And to see all of these big stars exactly as they are as humans is very humbling and absolutely wonderful. And each and every one of them, they've all got their own quirks in a beautiful way, but they're all absolutely warm and fantastic.
So your energy on stage is phenomenal, and really brings to light the panel and gets the audience involved. What's it like to bounce off someone like John Barrowman, who is just an incredible person and incredibly happy, almost?
Well, you know what? John's actually coming back to do another round with Supanova for, I think it's Adelaide and Brisbane.
Yes.
And that's really, really exciting because I haven't had as much to do with John as I have with Nolan or Summer or some of the others. But having seen his panel a couple of times and speaking with some of the other MCs who are also very talented at Supanova as part of the team, he just has this phenomenal energy, and John Barrowman has such a passion for his fans. I mean, if you look at his Supanova, if you look at his Instagram and social media, you'll find that he's so insanely connected to them, and he just speaks to them so directly. And when it comes to stage time and a lot of details, he's very particular only because he wants to make sure that his fans get the experience that he wants to give them and that they expect from him. So, so much respect for John Barrowman.
Now, obviously, that's an interesting one as well, because as an MC, part of your role is to keep to time and keep the sessions flowing. What's it like with someone, you know, like John or other guests that just want to keep talking? They want to keep engaging the fans. You know, how do you cope with that?
Well, you know, it's a little bit hard. I mean, I had another great voice actor, Vic Mignogna, who has done, you know, a wonderful array of anime voices, and
I can never pronounce his last name.
a huge body of work, but he was one of the guests that I was fortunate enough to work with in Perth, and he just wanted to keep giving, and it's simply because these people, when they do have their fans in front of them, they're just so incredibly giving with their time. But the famous last words at a con is, look, hey, we'd love to continue the conversation. So if you would like to head on over to the table with a signature or photo token, we'd be happy to chat.
Emcee at Supanova when it was up and pumping back in July 2018. Hopefully we'll get there at some point once we reach the COVID normal where people can gather and Delta doesn't go and try and kill us all. But anyway, that is Ben Sorensen and my chat with him from July 2018. And one of the last video podcasts that I did for about 18 months. So coming up on that time when it's going to be the Trekzone Conversations, which started out as audio only. So be on the lookout for those. They are coming up to not miss them. Of course, like I said at the top of the show, like, follow and subscribe to Trekzone across social media. Become a member, then I will tell you when it is right there and you'll have first play access. But for now, and as always, I'm Matt Miller for Trekzone. Thanks for watching this installment of That Time When.